Well, hello, darlings. This is Gradiolus here. How goes it? I'm here to talk about Mr. Beast. To keep it brief, Mr. Beast is a longtime YouTuber turned child entertainer and multi-million-dollar philanthropist. A lot of people are giving Mr. Beast some flack online. You might ask why. Philanthropist sounds like he helps people, and he does. In fact, some of the more recent things he's done is provide full medical coverage for people's eye surgeries, pay people's rent for several months, and put food in their bellies. So that sounds pretty awful. Why would anybody hate Mr. Beast for this? Well, to be brief, I'm going to give you some legitimate reasons, at least from a leftist perspective, that are hopefully rational, well-articulated, and not super lame. Outside of just straight up jealousy and wealth envy, many people's criticism of Mr. Beast is the fact that he's providing short-term solutions for long-term problems. Now, let's be real, this is overall a net gain from Mr. Beast. He's still fixing people's eyes, he's still solving their problems, he's still putting food in their bellies. I mean, why are we telling people what to do with their own wealth? Sounds kind of shitty, right? Well, little bit of history. See, there's this thing called charity, and people like to use charity instead of systematic, bureaucratic, big mama government solutions to problems. After all, according to Ayn Rand and Milton Friedman, greed is good. Why should we push billionaires to be philanthropists when we can simply enjoy the breadcrumb trail of the trickle-down economic system that Ayn Rand and Milton Friedman vied for? We enjoy modern technological marvels, such as sleeping at the office, intergenerational debt, the private prison industrial complex, the destruction of small farmers' livelihoods through the corporate capital mass farming singularities. I think we have it pretty good. Well, with markets with inelastic demands like food, housing, and medical coverage, we can safely say charity is not enough to fix any of these issues. And possibly no private market will ever fix these issues and resolve homelessness, or people going blind or hungry. Because I mean, greed is good. You should charge whatever you want, right? So people have turned to charity, such as what Mr. Beast is doing, the benevolent will of the all-powerful capital holder to fix the problems in society. While Mr. Beast might be playing out our benevolent fantasies, we still see that his goodwill is restricted to either his geographical vicinity or his network of friends. He's never going to fix these issues on his own. But he's still doing a good thing, right? So why be upset? Well, as we've seen from wealthy European countries time and time again, things like housing first programs, government food programs, and government-protected unions are the single best way to ensure a high quality of life for its citizens. We can see probably what the best solution here is. Now, why criticize Mr. Beast for what he's doing? He's still providing this net positive we talked about, right? Yeah, but a real right-wing economist looks at the opportunity cost of not doing things like setting up real foundations or investing in institutions or, hell, even funding grassroots referendums or political campaigns aimed to actually solve these issues institutionally. Now, I think Mr. Beast is a great guy. I have no doubt that he is doing this out of the good of his own heart. But we must admit, someone with that much power and capital, it is a valid criticism that he's not investing it in long-term solutions. Of course, I also believe in a plurality of tactics to fix these things. We might say that his philanthropy puts pressure on other people like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk to do the same thing, even though God knows they never will. Furthermore, while other people are working on the grassroots campaign thing, that's not enough to ensure that the people have access to what they need right now. We can't wait for the whole world to change. We're gonna die before we get all the things we actually want. So we might as well take advantage of the systems that are in place in capitalism and utilize them toward an effective, immediate solution and act now to increase the living standards of our people. Mr. Beast has a lot of money, but he's no billionaire. So I see where some of the criticism lies, and after all, he is doing the game shows to rake in more YouTube money. That sweet, sweet YouTube money. But that's where the money for all of his charitable acts comes from to begin with. Yes, I'm a little conflicted on the real solution to these issues, and you should be too. We haven't figured out the perfect way to solve f***ing anything in the world. But here we see some goddamn net positives being brought about, and we might as well embrace it while we work on the other things. Yeah, maybe a little wink and nudge at him to say like, hey, start a grassroots campaign. Hey, try investing in the future. Might be a good idea, but in the meantime, I don't think what he does warrants any criticism, seeing as how all of the other people in his tax bracket seem to do none of that shit. save Bill Gates or my personal financier George Soros. Anyway, love y'all dearly. Like and subscribe. Help boost this channel up. It's a little baby right now, but I think we can work together to see some benefit. Thanks.